beauties, as promised, this is a special edition of Tea Talk on Thursday. Guess who's here with us today? The Kenya Moore Twirl. Yeah, she is here to talk about her new hair care line, Kenya Moore Hair Care. But you know this because you watch the show. Yes. Like we do. We are avid fans of RHOA. Yes. And to talk about the reunion.
All 4 parts.
All 4 parts. We are taking questions. Look, this is why she has...
I'm going to do IG Live.
Oh, look, she's about to go live with us right now. So that means we will be taking...
Hand that to somebody over there.
The boss is in the building.
Yeah,
so first of all, we just got through 4 parts of the reunion Sunday night. It was explosive.
But it was everything it promised, right? It was the first time we did 4 parts.
It was the first time we did 4 parts.
So the first one was like a little, it was like informational.
It was
right?
Yeah.
And then the second was like, okay, this is getting good. Okay.
Right.
Third was like, oh wow, this is that.
Third
one was really good.
Especially at the end, it was like, wait.
No, the third one, I watched the third one. I was like, oh wow, this is good. And then the last one, of course, it was like you were just watching.
Bombshell revealed. I mean, I have to say, for me, I always knew that Phaedra said it because not that it was factual that I knew this, but I'm telling you, only someone close to you as a girlfriend would drop that type of tea in your lap. So I felt like I already knew that Phaedra did it. Were you shocked when it came out that Phaedra did it?
Oh no, I wasn't shocked because I was also a victim of Phaedra's lies early on. And I remember the first reunion where I kept saying, you're evil, you're trying to destroy me systematically. Starting the rumors about me being an alcoholic, being the W word. She just kept perpetuating a lot of lies. She went on national TV and said I propositioned her husband. And then we later found out that wasn't true and all of these things. So I witnessed her vindictiveness firsthand. And because I had such a rough start on the show and people didn't know me, and she was already on the show maybe, 3 or 4 years, so they just went, okay, we're going to just go with Phaedra. But I was like, I can't believe someone would go that far. So I wasn't surprised.
Yeah.
But you guys had such a great moment in the beginning of the season when you went to Flint and it just looked so joyous. So
it was
that's
joyous.
like the common denominator between you and
but that's
Phaedra.
what I'm saying is that, I've always, anyone who knows me knows I respect smart women.
Right.
I have an affinity for a smart girl. And if you got a great personality and you're pretty on top of that, you are everything to me.
Copy.
So I really embrace my sisters because I just love to see a black girl just killing it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I always love the fact that she was smart. We had political ideologies that were the same, and we just spoke the same language, and we're both like really shady. You know what I mean? But it wasn't a funny way. I felt like at that time.
I love that you admit your shade.
Of course.
I mean,
I'm a shade assassin.
The Phaedra Parks and then the shade assassin twirl on
that. You know what I'm saying? But I try to keep it as funny shade. Like I'm not gonna try to break you all the way down, as you could say. It's funny. Like, okay, girl, your credit score is about the same number as your IQ. Okay, just keep it moving.
Intellectual shade.
Right.
Hope you're writing that down.
Yes.
Right, but I did think it was a genuine moment, and then later when she turned on me, I was like, where on earth is this coming from? It just didn't make any sense. I was like, oh, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to sway everybody else not to like me. So you're going to just blow up something that was a real genuine effort on my part.
Yeah, well, I like to be very honest, and after watching that episode, it was one of the episodes where she kind of turned back on you after you guys shared such a sisterhood moment. I felt like I understood where she was coming from with the whole thing happening with Apollo, and yes, you were vindicated in that. So if you guys don't know, Kenya was vindicated in that. She did not proposition Apollo, but the conversation was inappropriate as a woman, who, if you were in a relationship,
not
you
the conversation, just the fact that it happened, it occurred. Communication.
So I understood how she felt like maybe you shouldn't be the one to throw her divorce party.
Well, you know what? I'm so beyond that. I can see through all of the filters, and I saw that what she was trying to do, which is turn people against her and get pity for herself.
So in any other instance, you could probably see why that would have been a problem. But for Phaedra,
for me, I don't care what the issue may or may not have been. It's the way you talk to people, especially if they're your friend. Hey, girl, I understand you. It's just not a good time.
Got it.
I don't really want to participate in this. I know you meant well.
Yes.
I'll be like, oh, okay, I got it. No problem. And we could have just easily moved on, but you wanted to try to make it a much bigger moment and to try to generate, hate my way for no reason. So I saw right through that.
Okay.
Now we see all your comments, and we know. Now listen, we normally do this on a Tuesday at 3 p.m.
Oh, Tuesday at 3.
So this is the special edition.
Thursday.
And they are
Thursday at what time?
Oh my God!
I'm gonna check my shade calendar.
Right. So D Jefferson says, "Hey Kenya, you look fab. What do you think of Nene and Kim returning to the show?"
You know what? I'm all for Nene returning to the show. I think that Nene was one of the originals. She's one of the fan favorites. Mm-hmm. She obviously was instrumental in building the franchise to get it to the point where it is now. So I'm all for Nene coming. Kim, on the other hand, she just needs more money for wigs and cigarettes. So,
oh Lord, y'all got into it
for no reason again.
With that, did you feel like she was just being really aggressive for no reason?
Yeah, she was trying to make an entrance back onto the show, so she came for me. Everybody knows I give out peaches. Come on, Kenya, I give you a peach. I'm being silly, but I think with Kim, she's admitted money motivates her, and so she just did something, I think, because I was always cool with Kim, so it kind of came out of left field.
It was a little
much.
much.
I said I just texted you a couple months ago, and it was always friendly, so why are you coming at me?
Why are you coming so hard?
And then she's on Twitter talking about she hates me and all this other
I feel like it's the Kim thing. I feel like if your first name is Kim, you're not really going to get along with Kenya.
That is so funny. Kim and Kenya, two K's,
right.
do not go together.
Have you spoken at all to Kim Field since?
I haven't, but I haven't seen her. But I don't have anything against Kim.
Right.
Trust and believe. I think she's a nice person. I wish her well. I wish her family well. I just think, and I wasn't the only one, I think that she just wasn't a right fit for the show. Everyone on the couches said the same thing.
And what are the perfect elements of a housewife of Atlanta to keep them on the show?
You know what? They have to be genuinely interesting. And you have to be willing to tell your stories. And I think that was my issue with her. She wanted to pretend that everything was perfect in her life when it wasn't. Like, okay, we understand. We already know this over here is being said, so it's not perfect.
Gotcha.
Where there's smoke, there's fire. So just be honest and talk about it in an honest way.
Right.
And I think so the viewers will see through the screen. And I think you just have to be open and willing to learn. As we learn, no one is perfect. And you're going to stumble, but hopefully by your stumbles, you realize you can help other people.
Yeah, I mean, as we saw, she wasn't quite cut out for it. And I think you have to have a level of tough skin because no matter what happens in the shade that is thrown, you guys are still, at the end of the day, just like, I'm fabulous. I'm unbothered. So you have to have a level of unbotheredness with it, too.
You have to have a level of unbotheredness, but you can't be bothered and then pretend you're not bothered, and then you go and you do stuff like Miss Parks does. So,
And speaking of Miss Parks, let's just say that bombshell was something that, oh God, it was so good for TV. It was
TV
good TV.
Yeah.
I know you weren't surprised at all, and you held no punches. You jumped in every single chance you did because she's a liar. So, so now
because she's a fraud,
and both
because she's a snake, and both y'all shot the gun together. Both y'all robbed the bank together. Y'all both need to go.
Do you think that she should be kicked off the show?
I mean, at this point, everyone has spoken. It doesn't matter what I think.
Right.
I think the network has spoken. The production company has spoken. It's not. I'm not a part of that. However, I will say that if you are taking this job to a level of it just lowered, to me, it lowered the brand. I feel like that is not what the brand of our show is. And I've been very vocal about things that have happened since I've been on the show that should not occur with this group of ladies. Yeah, we're going to give you shade. We're going to have petty fights. Sometimes the fights are going to be more meaningful. But at the same time, no, we're not going to lie on each other. We're not going to intentionally ruin someone's brand. We're not going to put our hands on each other. It's just those things. Go watch another show for that. Come to us for the funny shade. Come to us for the tea. Yeah. But the other stuff, leave it at the other network.
Yeah. So do you think Portia, you said they shot the gun together, they robbed the bank together. So do you believe Portia's whole dramatics. It was a lot because I was just like, Portia, but you should have, as your own woman and as your own person, should have thought that tea was kind of just, to me, it just was so ridiculous that if someone would have told me that, I would have laughed. I would have been like, they want to drug me.
Okay, so for instance, this is the same person that at this reunion said, I had a car, I asked for another car, I had to wreck my car to get money for a down payment on my house. I bought my house with cash. Like, it's just constantly every season, Portia comes to the table with a whole bowl of lies on everyone. Go watch the seasons all the way through. My first season, it was I tried to pay an African dude, and the guy somehow called her, or the mother called her. And then another season, it was I had a one-eyed African that I met in LA, and I was asking for another Bentley.
Y'all have an obsession with Africans.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's always an African.
Right. I don't mention it. And then she posted a photo of a guy with 2 good eyes. So I'm just like, and then it's this year, it was about somebody with a Bentley and then a down payment and this. I'm like, why do y'all, what is wrong with you? So this has been consistent since my first reunion. The first one, remember I said I was the first Black Miss USA?
Yes.
In my opening of the show, I say I'm most known for being the second Black Miss USA. Yeah. So when did I ever say, that's what I'm saying, it's just been constant from my first season with her through now. So no, I'm not surprised by all the lies because she's lied on Peter about all the girls, the 18-year-olds. Well, where are these 18-year-old girls that you speak of? Yeah. And then she'll turn around and say, oh, well, that was just a casualty of war. So you're lying. Well, Candy, you said that I slept with Block, but you didn't sleep with Block. So then what's the problem? But you said it? Okay, that's why I lied on you. Yeah. Like, that's why I participated on it. I think there's a line. It's just a line that is disgusting that we don't need to ever cross. Yeah.
So there's good shade and bad shade.
Fight fair.
Fight fair.
Okay. More comments. Our editorial director, Allie, is watching from Memphis. What's poppin', Allie? We have some hair care products. Dee also wants to know, how is your hair care product line going? And
oh my God, can you show them this hair? Like, this is flawless. Well, Kenya's hair is always good.
I definitely have some good edges. Yeah. I am so proud of Kenya Moore Hair Care. I have to say, I started developing this line over 5 years ago, and I announced it on the show that I was going to bring it to fruition. And little did I know, this small line that's basically formulated to help people grow their own hair. It's not a weave line. It's not any of those things. I love that women can play with wigs and weaves and ponytails and protective styles, whatever they want to do. We, as Black women, we love to just play with our hair.
Yes, we do.
But I also didn't want it to be, I have to wear a weave. I have to wear a wig. I have to wear extensions because I don't like my hair. Yeah. And so for me, I wanted to empower Black women and really women with all hair types to be proud of the hair that's growing out of your head because my hair care line is formulated to grow your own hair naturally. So everything we have is super moisturizing and reconstructing. I have vitamins coming out, and I even have something to grow your edges back.
Listen, this stuff is important because even if, like you said, you wear a weave, like I have a wig on right now, under my hair, I still take care of my natural hair.
You still have to take care of your natural hair.
Take care of your natural hair for your hair to flourish. So some of your products, can you get into like what ingredients are in them? I know no parabens.
It's no parabens, no phosphates, no mineral oils, no sulfates, no silicones. It's over 90% naturally derived. Yeah. It is everything. It's not putting a Band-Aid on your hair. Like a silicone makes it feel better, but it's not repairing your hair.
Because I know a lot of conditioners that use silicone, and it is under that guise, like, this is going to make your hair the best. In the hood, that's just like, oh my God, you got your silicone conditioner. Exactly. So that's actually a front?
No, silicone is not, it's a coating. Okay, so it's a coating. And it's like putting a Band-Aid on something. It makes it feel better, and it covers it up, but it's not repairing your hair. It's doing nothing for the moisture. It is a silicone, a coating. So with my hair care line, it's over 90% naturally derived. So mostly everything in there is natural. And it's to repair, regrow, and build your hair to be stronger, and then it'll grow longer because it's not breaking off.
I need some. Kenny said she's going to give us some, so Team Beautiful will have some, and we will review it for you guys.
And they can go to KenyaMooreHair.com to learn more about it. We're in Sally Beauty Supply.
Yes, and you will be there in Brooklyn.
Today, right?
No,
Saturday. And Gateway Brooklyn. Gateway Sally in Brooklyn.
Yes, so you guys can meet
Now,
Kenya.
I'm born and raised in
12
Brooklyn.
to 2.
Brooklyn, take care of her.
Yes. Oh, it's a great store too. It's beautiful. It's big, and it's a new center. You know, the Gateway Center is really new and big and beautiful. So, I feel like it's a great thing because it's empowering women to just be proud of the healthy hair that's growing out of there. It doesn't matter how long. Yeah. It doesn't matter, how thick. It matters how healthy your hair is.
That's a good point because a lot of times people say, what is good hair? And sometimes
Good hair is healthy
confused with long hair or your short hair or thick hair.
Yeah,
but
good hair is healthy hair. And good hair is hair that you're proud of.
Got it. So, speaking of your hair care line, when you did announce it on the show, there was some shade that happened then. I remember when Shamia drank out the bottles and it was nothing in the bottles or it was water.
It
was a display.
Yeah, they were just being shady, trying to undermine being petty. But she apologized to me later.
That is lovely.
She apologized to me recently because we saw each other. She's friends with Candy, and I was supporting Candy or something. And we talked, and she said, I never disliked you. It was just, I'm on some. I'm not gonna like you either.
Gotcha.
And I was like, I get it, girl. I get it. It's just it came after my business, and that's something that I have a passion for, and I did it to help other people, and you trashed it. Yeah. And I was like, that wasn't cool. Like I can forgive a lot of things. I said, but that's something that's really near and dear to me. And she apologized. She got it, and I forgave her because I got it. I think she's a sweet girl. I really do think she's a sweet girl.
We really like Shamia. I don't think we see enough of Shamia.
I think it might be.
I was about to say, do you think she's gonna have a piece?
The way she threw that shade at the reunion, honey. I was like, yes, Shamia with the comeback. Yes, Shamia with the shade.
I do enjoy it.
Speaking of the reunion, now we were just talking about it having 4 parts to the reunion. We think drew it out a little bit, and we still weren't prepared for the 4th one, but Shamika says she was. Now, here's the thing. Phaedra has been lying from the jump. If you can go back to when she was pregnant, and she didn't know which month she was going to have the baby. So I think it was a little questionable from the very beginning. But this was still...
Every woman knows when her is.
You do know.
I would hope so.
Yeah, I mean, but I also wonder, is it her balancing the fact that you give so much on reality TV that you're trying to keep some things private? She's like, I'm not telling you, even though we're like, okay, well, it's 1 month, so it's somewhere close.
Right.
Yeah, you know what? I can't speak for the minor episodes you have, but I can only speak for my understanding. Yeah, you're gonna forget everything. I forget what I ate yesterday.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not like I'm intentionally lying. It's like I don't remember what I ate. But I think if it's important to you, you would.
So what will it take for one? Phaedra is on public enemy number 1. When I tell you her mentions were in shambles,
they're still.
They're still. I think
people came back from the grave.
First of all, you also have some really strong fans. We was up here shade, and I said something about Kenya. I put it on Instagram.
My God.
I had to cut my comments off.
The Kenya Moore Army, the twirl army.
They said I am uneducated. I am ghetto.
Twirled all her comments.
Girl, I said like you don't like Kenya. I said I never Kenya. Girl, you have some fans. Yeah. But what do you think is gonna take?
Thank you. Shout out to
her
Twirl,
Team Twirl,
because they always have my back. Thank you, Team
They
Twirl.
do.
Always have my back.
My bestie is Team Twirl.
Twirl
she
Nation.
She said,
Yeah.
But what do you think is gonna take to come back next season? Because this was such a bombshell, and listen, tuning in next season.
Just for this.
Just for this. It's going for this. So, what do you think is coming next season? And was Phaedra actually hired? Like, is this confirmed or not?
Okay, so as expected, I can only speak for myself. So for me, I just think I'm in 2017. My world has been changed. I just feel I have so many blessings that I can't wait to share with everyone. And I just feel like I'm going to be the happiest Kenya you've ever seen on the show. Yeah, I'm just in a great place. And again, I just really appreciate that my hair care line is so successful and that we're growing exponentially. And I'm just happy with the success of it. In terms of has she been fired? No. Has Bravo said she hasn't been? Okay, I'll leave you on that.
Listen, I can't imagine her not coming back after this story.
I know. This actually some relevance into the story.
Yeah. Who will work with her?
Yeah.
This is true.
So, Kenya, where can they find you? Where can they find the hair care line? Let us know.
Yes. So, I'll be in Sally at the Brooklyn station in Gateway Saturday from 12 to 2 in New York. my biggest fan base is actually New York.
Listen.
So hopefully
course,
all these RHOA will show up and come. And then I'll be in DC the following week, and they can go to KenyaMoore.hair.com to get the info, or my IG, which is the Kenya Moore.
As always, catch us here back to our regular schedule
Schedule
time on
program
Tuesday.
on
This was special because we had Miss Moore
Absolutely.
in the building.
Who was amazing.
Oh my God. Make sure you're watching. So next week, catch us at 3 o'clock, our regularly scheduled time. Thank you so much
You're
for being
so
here.
fun. You guys are so much fun.
Get that a lot.
A
So
little
that
bit.
means you'll be coming back,
Right.
You
right?
have on my yellow too, which
Thank
you wear the yellow today.
Okay, well, we look Eastery, it's just like yellow and pink
Yes,
and
it's
melanin and brown.
This is good.
Thank you guys for
Girls
watching.
rock. That's what girls rock.
Black Girl Magic. Okay,
Black
we're
Girl
gonna let
Magic.
you guys go and let Kenya go. That's so much to do. Bye.